Hello budding artists and creative minds. Welcome to my channel Watching You. Today, I'll be drawing and walking you through the character Mrs. Clucky from Clucky Logic animated by Gametoons. Mrs. Clucky is first introduced in the episode Clucky Buys His First House. She was created by Clucky to form a family and care for his baby, Clucky Jr. In this episode, Clucky invents both Clucky Jr. and Mrs. Clucky. Clucky and Jr. discuss their plans for their new house. Clucky asserts that if he can create a chicken, he can create a Clucky. He sets up a model of a female Clucky in an incubator machine, adds the necessary components and a secret sauce, and proudly watches as the machine works its magic. The female Clucky emerges, looking adorable in a reddish-pink polka-dot sleeveless top and matching mini skirt, her hair tied in a high ponytail with a pink fuchsia bow. With rosy cheeks and pink lipstick on her beak, she is instantly charming. Clucky Jr. excitedly hugs her legs. Clucky then proposes to her, asking, "Are you interested in being Mrs. Clucky?" She agrees. Since the machine is in a restaurant, Clucky decides to move his new family to a barn house. He records a farewell message for his friends in the restaurant. Clucky takes Mrs. Clucky and Jr. to an old farmhouse left by Paul, mentioning that this is the only place he knows. When they arrive, they find the house in disrepair. Mrs. Clucky insists that it needs fixing, and she carries Jr. as they enter. Throughout the scenes, her love and care for the baby are evident. As they settle in, flickering lights in a messy house give her a headache. Suddenly, a power cut plunges them into darkness, causing Jr. to cry in fear. Both Clucky and Mrs. Clucky start to clean and fix the house. While Mrs. Clucky attempts to fix a tap, Jr. accidentally turns the water tank valve to tsunami mode, causing a flood that sends both Jr. and Mrs. Clucky floating in water. While Jr. enjoys the chaos, Mrs. Clucky is less than thrilled. Once everything is repaired, the family enters their fixed house, only to find it on fire, likely due to an electrical issue. Barney then arrives, asking Clucky for help to rescue Rufus Ribbit, Polar Prince, and himself from Jaxon Jackyl. Clucky declines, prioritizing his family's safety. Mrs. Clucky supports Clucky's decision but urges him to remember that those friends are part of their family too and asks if he won't protect them. Eventually, Clucky and his family set out to rescue Rufus, Polar Prince, and Barney. Together, Clucky and Mrs. Clucky confront Jaxon, and she helps drag him to jail, where Barney secures the door. However, we haven't seen Mrs. Clucky in the latest episodes. It remains to be seen if Gametoons will bring her back into future storylines. I'm also eager to find out what happens next in Clucky's adventures. Hope you liked this video. See you soon in my next video. Bye for now.